I'm here with my Aunt Megan, and I will be doing something from me to we. I'll be asking her 5 questions, and then she'll ask me a question. Okay. You were in Africa. Where were you and what were you doing?
When I was in Africa, I was in the country of Uganda, and we spent some of our time in the capital city of Kampala, and then some of our time in Gulu, and it was outside of Gulu that we were building a house in a village for orphans.
Like Watoto?
Yeah, with the Watoto organization.
Watoto organization.
Yeah.
You don't know, Watoto is an organization that takes kids off the streets and makes them, like, they go around, like the world or whatever, singing and stuff like that. They have, like, schools and houses and, like, families for them to live in.
And baby houses, and also a place for former child soldiers.
Yes. Why would they have a place for former child soldiers?
Because they require extra rehabilitation, because they've been through a lot of trauma.
So, like, they have to be...
Yeah, they provide extra support.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When you went to Africa, did you meet any cool kids?
I met a lot of really cool kids. We played soccer together, and I got to meet a child that my mom sponsors, which was really cool. So I talked to her, and she wants to be a teacher. And met a whole family, so there were 8 kids in the family. Had dinner with them, and it was really neat just to hear about their school and all the different ambitions they have, and just seeing similarities and differences between students in Canada.
So, 8 kids in a family. That's a lot of kids.
Yes, it is.
Was that like a real family, or was it just...
No, it was orphans that were
orphans put together. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. When you went, did they get clean water, and where did they get it from?
All of the villages that we went to, they have clean water in their houses. A lot of families living elsewhere, and like the villages we traveled through, they were getting water from the Nile, for example, or other places where it wasn't clean water.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah. Do people have a change of outfits, or do they just have one outfit, and what were they like?
That depended entirely on who they were.
So, like,
again, the villages where there are a lot of sponsored people, or people that had jobs and stuff, would have clean clothes that probably bought from like the markets there, and they would have change of outfits. Some of the people like on the streets and people in villages probably would have maybe like one change of clothes, and a lot of their clothing was not in very good shape.
So like ripped up and stuff like that? Okay. Number 4, what kind of food did they eat? And did they ever look hungry like through the other villages? What did they eat?
I don't ever really remember seeing people that I thought, oh, like they look really hungry. There weren't a lot of overweight people, but most of them looked reasonably healthy. They ate interesting different foods like matoke, I think it was called, which is made out of plantains mushed up, which is really interesting. Kind of tasted like banana mash. Yeah, and you could buy like sugar cane on the street, which was good. And mango, there's mango trees and stuff, so you get mangoes, which are really expensive here, but they're free. They're so good.
When you were building the orphan house, did you build bathrooms and clean water with them?
We were just building the outside, so the outer brick wall. But when they're finished, they do interior walls, and they have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom inside in the kitchen, and they have clean running water in them.
Next.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
If you could build a school, any kind of school, what would it be like?
I think it would have like nice bathrooms or whatever, like bathrooms that like be heavier or whatever, and clean water definitely. And I think like they get meals there, because like people can't. Yeah. And I think it would be like, you'd have 2 parts of it, like one in the morning where you could do stuff in the afternoon, and then one like later in the evening where you could do more stuff like outside, like phys ed and stuff like that, steady things, because it'd be like less hot.
Like a full day school?